In this edition of Twin Reel Game Reviews, we'll be taking a look at Super Bomberman R by Konami. Now, Super Bomberman R is a multiplayer focused game where you need to destroy your opponents by blasting them with bombs. The multiplayer mode has 3 versions to it. You've got the multiplayer battle, which allows up to 8 players on a single switch. Your local battle allows you to play up to 8 players across 4 switches, 2 players per switch. And online mode allows you to play up to 8 players as well, 2 players per switch. The League mode, though, seems to be 1 player per switch for up to 4 players. The non-League mode allows up to 8 players. League mode, as you can see, gives you League points, which allows you to climb the ladder to prove that you are the best bomber person out there. You also get cash by winning each of the different matches, which is used in the shop I'll be showing in a bit. In non-League mode, you do have a quick play to just jump into a match that someone's created. You can find rooms, find friend matches, and create your own room. In here you can see you've got a variety of options to choose from. You got your Battle Royale and the recently added Team Battle, which came in with version 1.4 patch. You can choose different player amounts you want to play as, open for everybody, friend only rooms. You can do a room number, so that way folks need to know the number to join your match, and a variety of other options to customize the match how you see fit. Besides the online mode, you do have, as I mentioned, a shop to take those coins you've earned in your matches and spend them somewhere. You do have a variety of hats you can pick from, which are purely cosmetic. There's no special ability with the hats. As you can see with the price of the hats, you'll have a bit of replayability in the game because you get 150 coins per win, some bonus coins as well if you get multiple matches won. Enemy characters that you can unlock as well are pretty expensive, and a variety of matches or stages. And so as you unlock the stages, you can include them in your rooms when you make your own match, because you only have access to picking the rooms that you've got access to. And so yeah, lots of replayability there because, well, I'm sure everybody wants all the rooms. And some of the side options you have in here, you have a basic setting, which because of a lot of lag issues with the online mode, which I'll go into in a bit, you do have an option to kind of tweak what type of connection you want to allow from players to hook up to you, even though it doesn't seem to always work for tweaking what type of connection you're going to get. Sometimes you will get a bad connection from time to time, even if you have it on the best setting. You have a variety of game languages as well, so folks who understand a variety of languages can enjoy this game in their own native tongue. The game has an online manual, which is cool, but is also a negative, because if the internet connection is down or the site goes down, you no longer have a manual. So Konami should look into implementing a localized version of the manual into the game as well. Now, the story mode has Bomberman and his bomber buddies taking on the evil Emperor Bugler and his dastardly bombers. The game has 5 main worlds to go through, 8 stages per world, along with the boss battle. The cutscenes for the game, love it. Absolutely love the cutscenes. The voice acting, it looks so cool and cartoony. I wish the game itself looked similar to this and played like this. It was, I enjoyed these cutscenes very much. The game graphics, though, didn't care too much for this. I don't know, it just didn't click with me. I guess they tried to go with a more realistic feel, but I don't know. I think the game should have been made a bit more, cartoony-ish, or maybe more better 3D rendering. But yeah, when you're playing the game, you start off with your 8 bombers, different cosmetics. They don't have any special abilities from one to another. And as well, you've got some DLC, or some extra content that came out with the version 1.4 patch. You got Simon Belmont, who has a whip. The whip can be used to stun your enemies and pull those bombs towards you, so that way you can try to get the enemy with a quick bomb at the end. Your Vic Viper allows you to shoot across the game grid with your speedy jet. And you got Pyramid Head Bomber, who is a cool character, but also breaks the spirit of Bomberman, I feel, because of the fact he has a sword which allows you to swipe at your enemies and take them out. And the whole point of Bomberman is, well, you're bombing the enemies and watching them blow up. And so besides the 3 extra characters you got in the game from the version 1.4 patch, you also have 4 extra stages that came in, and a couple extra items for your hats. And so as you're going through the game here, as you can see, you're going through bombing everybody. And yeah, with this character, you can just activate his slicing ability and just beat the crap out of them all instead. So yeah, cool idea, but I feel definitely takes away from the whole Bomberman experience. Now, some of the main issues with the game though is that with the online mode, as I was mentioning, there is that lag issue. When you get some pretty bad lag, the game crawls, really crawls, like 5 frames per second if not worse. You're just sitting there watching a dead screen pretty much, and it's slowly creeping along. Yes, it's that annoying. And then it'll speed back up all of a sudden. But yeah, it's something Konami really needs to work on and fix. The game feels as well that there's this small online community, probably because of the lag issue. I go into non-league mode matches, waiting for a room to get connected, and you can sit there for like 5-10 minutes and nothing will connect. When you go into the league mode, you'll get some league matches that kick in once in a while. 1 person here, 2 people there. It's usually the same few people you end up battling over and over again as well. And so I would hope, again, the lag gets fixed to hopefully promote the online matches coming through the game. The camera as well, like you can adjust the camera a little bit in the game, but it's not as good as I would hope camera wise. As you can see here, like you got slight angles, but I think the game needs to be a bit more top down oriented. That way you can actually see when you're trying to take the corner like that. So sometimes you think you're getting the corner, but you don't quite make it in time, especially for when you're putting those last moment bombs down. You don't want to get blown up. You end up getting caught by them because of the fact that you're not catching that corner in time. The game also has a couple issues as well that I find for some of the sound effects. The karaoke bomber boss, the karaoke voice effects sounds really horrible. You just want to turn the sound off for that. Also, when you are in the 4th world, the ice world, because each of the 5 worlds does have a unique theme and environment for it, but in the ice world, every time you slide on ice, it's got this really horrible sound effect for the ice, which is really annoying. It just grates on my nerves, and I really wish they would either maybe just take it out or tweak it to be less annoying. So it's just a couple small sound effect issues there, but it definitely plays a part when you're trying to enjoy the game. But all in all, it's a decent game. I had a lot of fun going through it. It's quite challenging at times, especially with the 3 difficulty modes that you can choose from. All in all, I would give this a 6 out of 10, and that's it for this review.